This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the introduction for PodcastButOutside, episode 219. Good point, Andrew. This episode was recorded in Tokyo, Japan at Shibuya Crossing with friend of the podcast, Lyle the Therapy Gecko. Lyle's got his own podcast called Therapy Gecko. You can check that out on YouTube and podcast apps. This episode was amazing. I love recording in foreign countries. I got a great one coming up soon that I made in Paris, France. But right now we're doing Tokyo style. All the guests were great. Music this week is by Demoli, with a theme song that he remixed that had been made in the past by someone named Sophie. So thank you to both of you. Make us a theme song if you'd like to help the show. If you'd also like to help the show, tell a friend about the show or write a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. We don't have very many Spotify reviews. So if you use Spotify to listen to the show, please write a review for us. Hopefully a positive one. It helps the show. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the episode. Bye. Oh, hey, one quick small thing. I'm going to start to release episodes once a month instead of twice a month for the foreseeable future. Just not getting as many podcast ads as we used to. Cam is busy with a lot of other things and doesn't have time to edit. And this just might be more manageable and easier moving forward to do once a month, first Wednesday of every month. I've got some really fantastic episodes coming up. Please stick around. Continue to support the show. This is just what I need to do right now for the time being. Maybe if things change, I'll go back to twice a month. But for now, we're going to do once a month. Okay, rock on.
It's a podcast.
Hello, and welcome to Podcast But Outside. This is the world's first podcast. My name is Andrew Michon. I'm here with guest...
the gecko guy from the computer, Lyle.
Lyle the Therapy Gecko.
I still don't know what to call myself.
Yeah, I
so I'll
actually
just go
know.
Lyle.
It's called Lyle the Therapy Gecko.
Yeah.
I know the name. I actually know it really, really well.
I'm glad that we've gotten close enough as friends that you know my name.
You seem to not know your own name, so I'm trying to help you out, brother.
I'm going through an existential crisis, man. It's all fucking dissolving.
This is the world's first podcast. We interview strangers on the street. We have a sign on our table that says, "Hi, be a guest on our podcast. We'll pay you $1." We're the show that's just trying to talk to random people on the street, trying to see what's going on in the minds and lives of the passing stranger.
Do you have dollars now, or are we doing yen?
We are in Tokyo, Japan, and I do have American dollars. I brought them in. I declared them at the border. No, I didn't, but I do have got some real American dollars in here, which for them is worth a lot. That's 150 yen. You can get a lot of stuff half of these headphones for that. These headphones are 300 yen each. You could get just one side. We're in Shibuya, Tokyo. I found a nice little quiet side street here that still has people walking down it. And Lyle and I are going to try to interview some people. I'm nervous because last time I did this here with my friend Vinay, he was translating for us, and he speaks perfect Japanese. And you and I... I'd say together we don't speak very good Japanese.
Well,
if you add our abilities together.
So here's what I do know. I know how to listen in
really?
Japanese, but
you don't understand.
Well, okay. So here's the thing, right? It's so I know yes, really, and oh. So if someone's yes is hi,
yes,
really
yes.
is onto, and oh is eh. So if someone's talking to me, I can just be like hi,
yeah.
onto. But I don't know what they're saying, but I can pretend like I am.
I like that. I've realized that if you ever just get asked a question in a customer service interaction, I would say 99% of the time they're offering you a bag or a receipt.
Exactly.
And you can just say no if you don't need those things and you'll be fine.
I had one time where...
it was important?
Well, I had one time where normally that's what happens is I go to the konbini and whatever they say to me, I just assume that they're asking me for a bag. So I just go, hi.
Yeah.
But there was one time where I thought maybe they were this never happens here, but I was like, oh, maybe they were trying to make small talk with me.
Oh,
and I was just yes.
Right. Yes.
I was basically accidentally being like, just do your fucking job.
I meant to post a photo of us. I was going to do it right now in case anyone wants to come find us here in Shibuya, because I'm just afraid that no one Japanese is going to want to sit down.
Yeah, I was gonna. Who's your? Are you trying to speak mainly to Japanese folks?
That'd be great. That would be great. but we'll see how it goes. Last time we did it here, it was mostly tourists.
Mm.
We had talked to a couple of brothers from Kuwait who were really fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they had oil money. They were really nice.
Cool.
Okay, let me just post this. Are you public about the fact that you've been in Japan for a little while? Or
Oh
is that a
yeah,
secret?
I've been in Japan for like 2 months, just hanging out.
And has that been something you've always wanted to do, and you're just realizing it now? Like,
yeah, I Oh, this guy looks like he wants.
Oh,
to
really?
talk. Well, he was looking at
I think he
us.
wants food. Can you show the restaurant? I think he's looking in there. There's a restaurant right next to us.
No, he's turning around.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Well,
we got like a front row seat to diners in a restaurant, which is a very funny vibe.
But yeah, I've been here for 2 months. It's kind of cool because like I can like kind of, pretend like I live here for a little bit. And, learn a little bit of fucking Japanese and have a favorite kombini and all that stuff.
It's good. Feel like a little bit of a local.
Yeah, I generally. Yeah, if someone looks at us, should we invite them to?
Yeah,
sit down?
I want to express that people are. You want to talk to us?
Want to have a
No?
seat?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Lay it bad in it.
Would you like to? Oh.
Oh, we just interview strangers. You want to sit down? We just talked to people. Would you like to talk to us? You'd be the first guest.
Cool.
Oh,
Wow.
amazing.
That was so much easier than I thought.
Yeah,
it would
we just
be.
have to ask. You just have to ask. Just put these on. You'll be able to hear. You're the first person to ever wear those. They're brand new. Yeah. And then just pick this up and then just tell us. Here, let me. There you go. And then just tell us your name.
I'm Ivona.
What is it?
Ivona.
Ifona. How do you spell that?
With a Y.
Oh,
like,
E and then fauna?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
from the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Oh,
Is that a
love the
common name, Ifona?
Yeah, it's a French name actually.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
heard it. I really like it.
But it's kind of, yeah.
Common
Common
in the Netherlands or
yeah,
in France
and
more?
in France more.
And in France more.
But
okay.
in France it's nom de grand-mère, donc it's a name for old ladies.
Oh, it's like Gertrude in America or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are you from America?
Yeah, we're from America.
we're
we're
from
visiting.
America.
I'm Andrew. This is Lyle.
Okay.
And we both.
You look so.
He looks like a gecko. Yeah.
So ill.
I look ill. Oh no.
No, he's okay.
It's not good that that's not the first time I've heard that recently.
It's so green.
Yeah, he's quite green.
What
He's-
brings you here to Japan?
I'm partly living in Japan.
Oh, really?
Oh,
What
cool.
brought you to live here?
My boyfriend.
Oh, really? Is he
He's
Japanese?
Japanese, yeah.
How did you meet him?
Online.
Really?
Yeah.
So you connected when you were still in the Netherlands? You connected online?
Yeah.
And what sort of platform did you find someone in Japan on?
Well, it was called Japan Friends Today,
Oh, just for friends.
but from my side, it
Friends
was
Today.
Japan Friends Today.
Boyfriend tomorrow.
But from his side, it was really to look for a partner.
Oh, really? You didn't know?
I didn't know.
I think maybe that's what men are always doing. That sounds like a typical men MO.
Maybe.
to misread the
Maybe.
situation, expect more.
What was it
Maybe.
that inspired you to want to make a Japanese friend in the
Yeah,
first place?
right. Good question.
because I was learning Japanese.
Oh, and
Yeah.
why did you want to? Just you were interested in the
yeah,
culture?
maybe I was just interested in the
Well,
culture for all
had
my
you
life.
had you been here before? Before you started
yeah,
learning?
yeah.
Okay, you had come.
Yeah.
And then you wanted to learn the language.
Yeah, when I heard it for the first time around me, I thought, oh wow, this is like a tick, 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 like a train, and I like
good
it.
impression. I like that. That's cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool to have a completely non-offensive impression of a language. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I
That
like
takes
to-
a lot of tact.
That takes a lot
That takes a lot of tact.
It's difficult,
Yeah,
but she really
yeah.
managed it. So how long were you friends before there was a romantic connection?
Yeah, we met in 2014.
Okay.
Ooh.
What are you doing? Like,
Oh, no, I was telling him to sit down if he wanted. Sorry, no, it wasn't about you. Someone was taking a picture, and I was motioning him if he wanted to join us, but
Okay.
he walked away. So 2014,
in 2016 we became more than friends
before meeting or after meeting in person?
after meeting.
In Japan?
And
Or he came there first?
Let me think.
Or did you guys meet in the middle of Russia?
No, he came to Amsterdam.
Whoa, that's
yeah,
cool.
for romantic reasons.
For you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. So you've been dating for now almost 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it started as friend, and so over the 2 years, right? Was there a moment or
Right.
a vibe when it was like, let's be more than friends?
Right.
For him from the start.
From the
For him from
start.
Okay, but for you it was like friend zone immediately.
Yeah, for me, I thought he was living way too far. He was living in America.
Oh, weird.
And I didn't like America. No offense, no offense.
America's so bad that a Japanese man living there is tainted for
Yeah.
you. That's how bad our
Yes,
country is.
yes,
Even
yes.
just being there is like, nah.
Yeah, I thought, oh my God, now I have to go to America.
Okay, so, and then when
But
you,
I did, but I
were you
did.
guys like sending pictures of each other back and forth, like even
Yeah,
just like
and-
friendly pictures, or
yeah,
like
and-
what?
yeah, normal.
No, normal
friendly
photos.
pictures.
No, I don't mean. I'm trying to understand like the context of moving from just friends to from such a far
Well,
distance.
we had a lot in common, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Like what kind of stuff?
like love for friends.
Okay, not for him though. He doesn't really like friends.
Yeah.
He likes girlfriends a little more than friends, I think. But okay, love for friends, love for
And
friendship.
the love for second-hand shops.
Oh, cool.
And the love for hiking.
Oh, nice.
And
Very
old
beautiful.
music.
That's
Very
cool.
beautiful. What kind of old music?
Well, maybe new wave music from the 80s, 70s.
Okay, so old, new music.
Old music, but new wave.
Yeah, new wave was
Yeah.
in my time.
That's like the
new.
the Cure, yeah.
But yeah, for
Yeah.
you it's old, I think.
No, it's been around. It's been
Yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah.
I like I like that.
Have you
Yeah.
guys gone out to like the club or like any like live music around in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
Where,
You
where'd you go?
I can really recommend something.
Oh,
The
cool.
Please,
Let's hear it.
please.
Bauhaus.
Okay,
Bauhaus.
it's a place
It's a place.
like BAU house, like the music.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Bauhaus.
It's in Roppongi,
Okay, cool.
and it's live music 5 nights a week.
Oh, great.
It's rock. It's
Rock.
really Nirvana.
Oh, cool.
and
So they're doing
Joan
covers.
Jett and
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
covers.
Japanese people doing covers.
Yeah, and the Japanese
cool.
people that do the covers, they are really good on guitars.
That's awesome.
It's called
You guys wanna
Bauhaus.
be
Yeah.
next?
Where is it here in? You said it's in Roppongi.
Roppongi.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. All right, I actually gotta check that out. That sounds like my
You
kind
should.
of jam.
Yeah, you should check that out.
That's
And
awesome.
it's so cool.
Cool.
And it's maybe 4,000 yen to get in. You get
Okay.
a table,
Awesome.
and you've been rocking all night long from 8 o'clock.
That's awesome.
Who's your favorite rock star of all time?
Well, maybe it's Axl Rose.
Okay.
Axl Rose.
Yeah. So it's been 10 years. How's your
Yeah.
Japanese?
Pretty bad.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's hard, huh?
We
Hard
talked
language.
English together.
You talk English, yeah.
Yeah.
And but how long have you been living here this time?
I come maybe I'm go back and forth
Back
on
and
tourist
forth.
visa.
Okay, so you come for 90 days and then leave kind
Yeah,
of thing?
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, but since COVID,
Uh-huh.
I come here maybe 8 months a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
So long,
So
so
you're
long.
here a lot. You're here more than in the Netherlands
More than
now.
in the Netherlands.
Has your French gotten worse? Oh, wait, no, you're from the Netherlands.
Has
yeah,
your Dutch
yeah, but I'm
Has
a
your
French
Dutch gotten
teacher.
worse?
Oh, you're a French teacher.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did you
That's-
mention that before?
She
or
spoke
was
in
that-
French
No,
earlier.
no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and,
I spoke
and,
in
and her
French,
name
yeah.
is a French name,
Yeah.
Ivana.
Okay,
Ivana.
okay.
And
My Dutch is not gotten worse. No.
No.
I'm an author, so I
really?
write
Oh,
books
wow.
in my own.
so is that your
Mother
job?
tongue.
You write? That's your job?
Yeah.
And you do that from here?
Yeah.
What are some of your what are the books about? Like novels?
One is it's all about Japan.
Oh, cool. Like from a Dutch perspective or
Yeah.
like history or
No. One is history.
Okay.
It's a biography about my.
You guys want to be next? Okay, just in one minute. Give us 1
Yeah,
minute with
1
her
minute?
and then yeah.
Because I'm out
You
to
have
go
to
to the
yeah.
cinema.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
1 minute.
please,
What are you
please.
gonna
Yeah.
watch?
I'm gonna watch a Spanish movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Room Next Door.
Oh, okay, cool. I
In
heard about that.
Bulgaro
Oh,
Mura.
there's a theater right here.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
a theater.
A French lady in a
No,
French
an Amsterdam, a French-named
French-named woman
Amsterdam-
from the
Amsterdam.
Netherlands in Tokyo going to see a Spanish movie
With her
Yes.
Japanese
with her
boyfriend?
Japanese.
No,
Okay, he's not there.
out for a night out.
Okay.
Okay.
With his colleagues.
Are you meeting anyone there or
No,
just
I'm
okay?
alone.
Well, Ivana, can anyone
Itori.
are your books translated into English by
No.
any chance? Oh, okay,
No.
because we have an English audience. I wanted to hype up your book, but if any of you speak
No, I don't.
Dutch, the books are in Dutch.
Yeah.
What is how can people find your work if they want to look it up?
Maybe my name.
Okay.
Yvonne Schoutsen.
Okay, how do you?
But it's
hard to spell.
very hard to spell.
But if you speak Dutch, they'll be able to spell it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yvonne Schoutsen.
Okay, so if you're in the know,
Yeah.
you're in the know. Ivana, thank you for sitting down. You were truly such a pleasure.
nice to meet
We
you.
give everyone $1
Yeah.
and a sticker. So you get an
Oh.
American dollar. I know you don't want to go to our country, but maybe you could burn it in protest.
Yeah, maybe I can burn it.
Maybe you could burn it.
Or
They can't get you
I
out
keep
here.
it for some occasion.
Keep it for a rainy day
Yeah.
like today. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Ivana.
Yeah,
Thank you.
nice talking.
Yeah, nice talking to you. And you might want to take the headphones off.
Oh, yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Everyone forgets to. Let's do that first. Thank you, Ivana. It was great to talk to
Thank
you.
you,
What a
Ivana.
pleasure. Enjoy the film. Thank
wow,
you.
I was so lucky to like immediately find a very interesting person to talk to.
She was great. Come have a seat. You don't want to join too? Okay, no problem.
Cool. Hey, how's it going, man? What's your name?
My name is Zach, yes.
How are you, Zach?
I'm good. How are you both?
Good. Do you
Hanging in
live
there.
here or you're visiting?
I'm visiting.
From Australia?
Yes.
Oh,
Very
cool.
nice, very
Is this your
nice.
first time here?
No, third time.
Oh, you love it?
Yep.
Cool. What do you love about being here?
I'd probably say just the diversity of option in terms of shopping.
Yeah.
food, Just
Cool. Where in Australia are you from?
Perth.
Oh, Perth.
Ooh.
Have you been to Australia? Did you tour
Yeah,
there?
I did a show in Perth. It's like the most isolated place in all of. It's like one of. I think it's one of the most isolated big cities.
It's on
in
the west,
world.
right?
Yeah.
It's
All
like the
way on
West Coast.
west.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, it's
Yeah.
the only city on the West Coast, basically, right?
Yeah,
There's like
pretty
the Great
much.
Barrier Reef and then Perth. Is that kind of the only
Great
thing?
Barrier Reef is in the complete.
Oh, it's on the
opposite
west. It's
side.
on the east side.
Yeah.
Oh, I never been.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
But interesting. Okay, so and what do you do in Perth for work or for fun, or what do you want to do for work?
Yeah. So for work, I'm a family therapist.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah.
So is that primarily with kids or?
Actually, more so with parents.
But
Yeah.
about the family, like about raising kids and stuff.
Right now, it is mostly about kids. So specifically working with kids going through psychosis.
You want to join us? No? Okay. You're going through. Oh, wow, that's hard. So you're working with the kids or with the parents?
Working with the parents and helping them kind of like
Navigate.
basically a bomb that's entered into their
Oh my
family.
God!
Yeah.
Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna get worse and worse. Or
They're going through recovery, so
Okay.
we're kind of in that process of like how do we help them adjust?
How does a person know if they are going through psychosis?
Right.
I guess like if you are going through it, you might not necessarily be able to pick it up.
It'd be funny
That's
if in
kinda
answering that
terrifying.
question, you stayed silent for 5 minutes. And everyone who's watching or listening was like, am I going through
We
psychosis?
looked around, everyone paused
Yeah,
and
everyone in
stopped.
the world stopped
I'd be like, what the
for 5 minutes of silence. Okay, so it's hard to tell. Is it that people around you are the
Yeah.
ones to notice it?
Yeah. So
Mm.
usually it's kind of like distortions in our perception of reality.
Huh.
So say for example, I might be speaking to the person.
Right.
Watching this
Directly, like, hey,
directly.
John, you're late for work or whatever.
Yeah, or like your parents are thinking this.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the clinical term psychosis means. Does it mean necessarily a short-term thing or a long-term thing, or is it all sorts of different diagnoses?
So I think in terms of a diagnosis, it's like an umbrella term.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different. Yeah. So
things.
schizophrenia kind of.
Sure.
falls
I have a
into that.
parent of schizophrenic brother who's been that most of my life. So I've dealt with psychosis to varying degrees throughout my whole life with him. But is it possible that you can just have like a month where you're going through psychosis and then you're normal the rest of your life? Or not normal, but you're mentally well the rest of your life? Like that happens to people?
Yeah.
And what's the explanation for that? Why does that happen? Or do they not know?
There's a lot of unknown because it's kind of like there's not even a clear factor. It's like a build-up of different things that happen in someone's life,
Right.
or in family and all that stuff.
So stress and situations and...
Yeah.
Well, what is the cure for psychosis?
Right.
I think it's a mixture of medication and a mixture of lifestyle adjustment.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Because I guess like psychosis can sometimes be triggered by stress. So
Right.
there's management of depression, management of.
Would you say that
ADHD.
sweets are good or bad for psychosis?
Or neutral.
As someone who really, really loves sweets,
Yeah.
I'd say it's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Okay.
So Mike and Ike's are good for psychosis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to
That's
know. Are they
the-
neutral for psychosis?
And that's their new slogan. Mechanics are good for psychosis. That's cool. Wow. That's really powerful work you're doing. Is it hard to talk to these? Oh, hey, Ivana. Oh no, we appreciate it. Do you want him to take a picture with you in it?
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ivana. Bye bye.
Ivana.
Good. Enjoy.
How is your dating life
How's your
going?
love life?
If you care
If
to
you
share.
care to share.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Okay.
Long distance.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
From
Yes.
where do they live?
So he lives in rural Victoria.
Oh, that's the other
in
side
Australia.
of Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And before that, he lived in Japan for 3 years.
We don't have to
wow.
film him, but is he here right now nearby?
No,
Okay,
no,
that's not your boy. That's not your boyfriend.
No,
That's
no,
someone
no,
else.
no,
Okay. Is that just a friend you're here
Yeah,
with?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
No, you don't have to film him. Don't film him. He doesn't want to be on camera. No, I don't want to. No, you're good. You're good. I was just asking how you guys know each other. That's all. Yeah. I don't want to make him uncomfortable. Okay, so you're interviewing, when you're helping these parents, is it quite emotionally taxing on you? I know, therapists, I know it's a complicated relationship, but that sounds like quite heavy stuff you're dealing with.
I think there sometimes is heavy stuff which I've slowly learned to be able to leave at work. I think the one thing I currently still deal with is that sense of responsibility.
Like to be able to help?
Yeah, like I feel like, okay, I need a clear idea of what am I doing next.
Yeah.
And even now in Japan, I'm like, I wonder how these families are doing back home.
Well, what's also hard with stuff like that, particularly with psychosis or even health problems, is when you're helping someone with problems that sometimes don't have a solution, that's quite a difficult thing to mentally deal with for the person and for you as someone who's helping them, because there's no good answer sometimes, and it's just coping with the reality of the situation, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that is a good point. Like, one of the big things is really just sitting there, listening to them, and being like, you're in an impossible position.
Right.
But now, has there ever been a situation where you thought someone was beyond help, and then they came back and they're like, I'm doing great?
I haven't worked in this field long enough.
Yeah, how long have you been doing it?
So in this current one, I've only been here for maybe 5-6 months.
Oh, wow. Brand new.
Yeah.
But you were a therapist in other fields before that?
Yes, so I was over east in the country working with queer families.
Like just in like kids and adults, just dealing with the kids being queer or vice versa or whatever? Okay, interesting. Yeah. And is that usually parents that are very supportive and open-minded, or is it sometimes more complicated than that?
So the ones that I do see are usually supportive.
Okay.
So
they're seeking out the help to help everyone.
Yeah. So either they've come because they have no idea what's happening and they just want a space to say the wrong things.
Oh, right. They just want to misgender their child in a room for an hour because you can't tell anyone about it. Sometimes you just got to do that. Yeah, I get it.
And for the ones where the parents don't come in, I pretty much sit with the young person.
You guys want to be next? You want to talk to us for 5 minutes? Okay. We'll be here for we talk about anything you want. It's just conversations with random people. Yeah, he's a random person, so when I'm done with him, you guys can step in. We'll be done in a couple minutes. If you want to. No pressure.
What you got going?
No pressure. Okay, no pressure. We'll be here for half hour if you want to come. Yeah.
Where's this broadcasting?
Just online on YouTube and social media and stuff like that.
Are you like the green man?
He's the.
Am I the?
He's the green man.
He's
a gecko. He's a therapy gecko.
Yeah.
He's actually a therapist. Actually, he does therapy.
No,
online.
I'm like a crazy person.
Baby gecko.
A baby gecko?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Thank you. Oh, that lady called me a baby. That was really
a baby
sweet.
gecko. That's what you want
that was
sometimes.
Really nice.
And how often do you see your long distance partner?
We've only been long distance maybe about a year now, and I've seen him twice.
What is there in the middle of Australia? Is there stuff or is it nothingness?
Just sand and rocks.
No, but truly, is it like that, or is there towns and stuff?
There's towns.
Okay, but it's not. You don't.
What's the name of that one big? There's one big famous rock. It starts with an O.
Huh.
There's Uluru.
Uluru. Yeah.
Oh, that's a famous rock.
Okay, it starts with an O phonetically.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the only thing in the center of Australia.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Iceland, and in Iceland, the center is no man's land. You can't even go there. It's all just completely unpassable terrain that you could fly over in a helicopter, but that's about it. I was wondering if Australia was like that, but it's not. There's towns and stuff.
Yeah, people have found their way there, but there's really
not much going on. Yeah.
Have you? I know that Australia is known for fucked up animals and stuff. Have you encountered anything like that?
For him, the animals aren't
has
fucked
anyone
up.
Has anyone ever?
For him, they're normal. For him, it's like a fly is fucked up.
Has anyone ever come into your office being like, "I saw a really scary bug, and I need to talk about it"?
It's the worst wasted money on therapy possible.
No, I think my biggest gripe with the Australian bugs is the massive flies that bite you, and it just hurts.
Oh yeah.
And it's how do I stop that?
Right.
Here's another. Have you ever been to a proper Burger King? Because I know that over there they call it Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, I've been to the Burger Kings I've been to have been in Asia,
Okay.
so it might not be a proper burger.
How do they compare to the Hungry Jacks in Oz?
It kind of feels the same. Yeah.
Why do they call it Hungry Jacks? They just wanted to do that for
I
some
was
reason?
so bummed because I love trying like new fast food places.
Oh, you thought it was
and
different?
and I was like, oh, I'm excited to try this like like Australia only fast food, and I get the Whopper, and I'm like, man.
Was it Whopper on the menu?
Yeah.
You like got in and you're like, wait a second, something's not right
I
here.
think the story is like some dude in Australia owned the patent for like a little hamburger stand.
Oh,
from
really?
Burger King, and Burger King was like, we'll pay you like millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Wow,
and
you know the
and
story?
the dude was like, no, I am taking.
I'm taking.
I own. Yeah. and
So there
he's-
is
yeah.
Burger King in Australia, but it's not what you expect.
Yeah. I think the Burger King in Australia is probably not doing very well. He should have taken the money.
I like that. He has integrity.
I respect it,
I
yeah.
like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Speaking of money, are you is being a therapist a decently paid job in Australia or not so much? You have a lot of, I'm sure you have a lot of debt from school and stuff. No, from like.
a decent debt in Australia in terms of education is pretty manageable.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so
that's nice.
I feel like I look at it. If I want to look at it, it looks like a lot. If I don't want to look at it, then it's just
It's
sits there,
manageable, okay.
and it slowly disappears.
But are you compensated enough for your work? Do you feel like, or do you think that it could be a little better?
I get paid less than corporate jobs,
That's not good.
and corporate jobs get all the benefits of like
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch.
Okay. And you're helping people. I feel like you should be paid well. Okay. And is that just because there's just a standard of pay that people are used to, or are you working for like the government or something? Or
I'm working for a not-for-profit.
non-profit. Okay, so you're not like a
Yeah.
private. If you were like a private practicing therapist, it might be a little different.
Yep.
Isn't that so? It's so shitty about the world that like, if you're trying to do good, you get less money. But if you're like gonna work for like an evil person as a lawyer, it's like
Right.
if you work for the government trying to get like poor people like a fighting chance in a fucked up justice system, like you get nothing. But if you're trying to get like a corporation off for like poisoning the water, you get like a lot. It's such bad incentives. It's really
what's the cost of living like in Australia? Is it fucked up like it is in the U.S.?
right? Are you guys
What's the US like?
bad?
fucked up.
It's crazy. I mean,
Okay.
it's like rent is just insane. Lunch is like $30.
Yep.
It's just like
Yep.
everything is like, no joke, twice as expensive as it was 10 years ago.
Well, I mean, like Los Angeles specifically.
Los Angeles,
like,
yeah,
the
we
gas
li-
is like $8.
we
or
live in
something
LA and New
insane.
York, like those are very expensive
Right.
cities. But even in, I think, places that aren't as expensive as those have still experienced quite a lot of inflation. And people like, you do a minimum wage job, you can't afford rent and groceries. It's just not part of your life. It's very weird. It's very sad and strange and sad. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I live on the side of the country where things are a bit more
A bit more.
manageable.
Okay.
It's slowly starting to seep into our side.
All right. Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Now, what's the? Are you about to end the?
Well, I think because I see people waiting. I don't want to. But unless you have anything else you want to contribute,
Oh no, I'm.
did
I'm
you
happy to-
seek out as a queer youth? Did you seek out therapy in any way as a young person, or do you wish you had? And you don't have to answer that
I
if you're not
kind of
comfortable.
wish I did, but
Mm.
as an Asian person, I was like, why do I pay someone when I can do it myself?
Oh, so Asians are a little bit like, I'm going to take care of this shit. Where are your parents from in Asia?
China.
Have you been back there very much?
Yes.
Oh, do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's a good place.
Have they come back with you, or is it just you on your own?
So I live with them in Perth.
Yeah.
But I usually visit with them because they know the language.
Do you go and you see like family, like distant family and stuff? Is that cool? Is that a cool experience?
It's weird because I don't really have a relationship with them.
Yeah.
'Cause I see them every
and you don't
2
speak
years.
Chinese as well, or as they?
I speak Cantonese, so the dialect I can communicate with them, but I can't communicate with the general public.
Oh, they speak a different dialect than the city they live in.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Are they in rural China or more?
I thought we were
Should
gonna
I?
tell him to leave.
I know, but then he revealed that he I don't know. It's interesting. The Chinese stuff is interesting. I don't know. It's do you know? I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say.
So I totally fucked up
No,
the
don't
flow
worry
of the
about it.
conversation.
Oh, good.
But I
Do
don't
you know you're a
regret it.
great guy? Because you are.
Oh,
I think you're a great
You
guy
think
too.
you're a great guy? We think you're a great guy. What's your name?
And however
Zach, okay.
well you can make that assessment in the amount of time that we have known you,
Yes.
I believe you are a great guy.
Yeah. As long as there's not a lot of comments like, no, not Zach from Perth. He's evil. Everyone knows he's
I
evil.
got this dirt from 2 years ago.
yeah.
He's causing all the psychosis.
yeah. He's ruining Australia.
Running in circles around people, strapping them to chairs.
I'm pouring it into the water.
yeah. Thank you so much, Zach. We
you
really
so
appreciate
much.
your time, and thank you for your
Nice to meet you,
patience.
Zach.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Have a great visit. How long are you in Japan?
I leave Saturday.
Cool. Have a great rest of your trip.
Enjoy your trip
Yeah,
as well.
thank you so much.
Later,
See you guys.
Zach.
Bye bye.
My boy Sensei Martian.
Oh, this is your
here.
friend?
Yeah, it's my friend.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. That's I'm curious to talk to him. You want to join us? You want to come join us? Yeah. Come have a seat over there. You'll be the first person
Come
in that
hither.
seat. How are ya?
Oh, did you just come from the Pokemon Center?
I did.
Oh, cool. This
Oh,
is great.
my goodness.
We got 2 guests. This is perfect. Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, get in here. Thank you, Zach. Have a great day. Enjoy your trip. Okay, so this is Lyle's friend, and then we got a stranger. Sorry, it might be a little bit of a stretch. Sorry, I didn't bring the extenders. It's my fault. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
Hi. I'm Eli.
Eli, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Seattle.
Oh, cool. How long are you visiting Japan?
Just for a week. I'm on a study trip.
Oh, cool. What are you studying?
Computer science.
In Japan, like a specific little week-long trip?
No, I go to the American University of Paris.
Whoa.
And just here on like study trip.
Why do you need to come here to study computer science? That seems strange.
It's actually for an astronomy class.
Oh, cool. So you're looking up at the stars.
Yeah.
What is your favorite constellation?
Ursa Major.
Nice.
That's mine too.
Nice, brother. Nice. And sorry, what's your name? You're friends with Lyle?
Yeah, I'm Jason.
Jason, nice to meet you.
Online Sensei Martian.
And you walked across Japan. I watched
Yeah.
a little bit of your stream with him because I'm friends with him and I saw him post about it.
Yeah.
You walked with him a little bit, but before that you did the entire country?
Yeah, that's correct. Last year from April 17th to October 2nd, I walked from the very southernmost point of the main 3 islands to the very northernmost point. Yeah.
From Kyushu to the top of... go top of Hokkaido?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do that?
I read a book in 2023 called The Road to Sata by Alan Booth.
Okay.
And it's a British gentleman who walked from Hokkaido to Soya Misaki to Sata Misaki.
And you wanted to run it back.
Kind of, yeah. I've been in Japan for... Last year would have been 8 years, and I was like, when you hit about the 10-year mark, it's kind of like...
You got to walk across the country. That's the rule.
Am I here forever?
The government tells you, if you want your green
want
card,
permanent residence, you have to walk at least 2,000 miles. Yeah, no.
And where did you stay and stuff along that journey?
Yeah, so it really depended. Some days I would book a hotel a week in advance. Some days I would book that day at lunchtime. I would call ahead to like local inns and say,
like
hey,
do you have... Mishiku, what's the name?
Minshuku. Yeah, Minshuku,
okay.
or like very local ryokan and things like that. So most of the nights it was like 3,000 to 6,000 yen per night.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can't be helped. It got to be like 10, 15,000 because there's just nothing else.
And you were like live streaming a lot of it?
I was live streaming as much as I could. Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's really cool. And how long? This is your first trip to Japan, Eli?
Yeah, I've first time to Asia in general.
Oh, cool. You come from Paris?
Yeah.
Wow.
Eli, can I ask, what did you get from the Pokemon Center? Can we do like a little haul?
Yeah, let's take a peek.
Yeah.
Is that like hard to get in there, or you can just go? Anyone can go.
Bro, the Pokemon Cafe here.
That's hard to
get
into.
It is the most exclusive restaurant in all of Tokyo.
God damn.
You need a reservation like 2 months in advance.
And they serve actual Pokemon, right?
Oh,
like
that's
you're
good.
eating Pikachu's
Eating
guts and
Pikachu.
stuff.
I got the
that's
Pikachu
beautiful.
Really
pillow.
cute.
That's really beautiful. That's cool. I like that. It's really
like a
nice.
cross-stitched
You can come in and get
Pikachu?
closer if you want to come take a peek at this. That's beautiful. It's like it's a lot more artistic than it's cool. It doesn't,
you got
it doesn't
an
look like a
Oshawott.
Pokemon.
Got Oshawott here.
Well, you knew that.
I knew that.
Damn, I did not know that.
Not to brag, but I know what an Oshawott is.
Well, no, I mean, I played the original Pokemon, but I haven't played it in decades.
And I
I have no idea what that is.
That's a Duolingo owl.
Scoliosis.
No, he's dead. They killed him. They killed him. What's this one called?
Scoliosis.
Scoliosis?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why
It's
does
got
it
one
say
arm?
Pokemon Fit?
What is that? Is that an arm? It's got one little thing off of it. Interesting style.
Yeah, it's like a cell fetus.
Oh, you
type
get
of
some
guy.
cards? Is that what's
You
in
got
the
some
little,
Pokemon cards here?
These are stickers, actually.
You don't have to open it. That's
They're-
okay. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. We can put it back in your thing if you want, or we can.
What's
let's leave it
your
here. Let's leave it here.
favorite
Display it
Pokemon
for
in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite Pokemon?
I like Growlithe.
Growlithe.
What
Okay.
about him makes him your favorite?
Just reminds me of like a dog.
Oh,
that,
nice.
You know, I love dogs. So.
You love dogs too.
Yeah.
Growlithe, that's the fire one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Very nice. Is that your favorite, like, Pokemon type?
I'd say so. Yeah. I think as a young boy, like the red fire just resonated with me.
So can I ask you...
Well, ask me my favorite Pokemon type.
Oh, What's your favorite Pokemon?
The sexy ones.
The sexy
the sexy ones. Straight out. Those ones are awesome. The sexy type.
Yo, I gotta say, my biggest
like
hear me out is probably
No, I don't know. Just kidding. I don't know.
probably Mewtwo.
I don't know if there. I mean, but aren't there ones that are trying to make them kind of hot? Isn't that a thing? Or is that just for me? Is that just going on in my brain?
Yeah, I think that's just
Is
you.
that my psychosis? Is that my psychosis coming on? So Eli, you go ahead. Ask your question.
Oh, I was gonna ask, like, so you're into astronomy, right?
Yeah.
Are you into astrology?
Yeah, is there a beef there? Is that a? Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about astrology.
But do astronomers kind of think astrology is kind of whack because they're trying to make like a magic out of your science?
Yeah, my professor is definitely.
They make jokes about that and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. But he's probably like a Libra, right?
It's a very Libra thing to do.
Yeah, that's a very Libra thing to do. No, interesting. Yeah, that is a good question because they're like looking at the same thing but taking very different like end points from it.
Well, okay, then, because I was gonna hop onto that. Do you think that you can tell anything about a person's personality based on their favorite type of Pokemon?
I think probably more than you can from astrology.
Yeah, that's more. There should be like instead of like Aquarius, Pisces, like in the newspaper, it's like what Pokemon you like, and then it tells you how your week's gonna be.
Yep.
It's the same thing. So how long have you been living in Paris from Seattle?
About a year and a half.
How do you like that? Is that your first time living out of the U.S.?
Yeah, it's my first time living alone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I like it, but it's definitely not as clean as here.
Oh, it's a little different. Is it scary? Do you feel scared there at all? Ever? Is it like a little sketchy?
Not scared, but I mean, it's just like maybe of getting like pickpocketed.
Yeah,
but
it's a different culture. And do you speak French?
Only a little bit.
You've learned since you've been there?
Yeah, since I've been there, I've learned. So.
Why did you pursue a computer science program in France? What brought you to that?
Well, I already knew I wanted to do computer science, and I just wanted to move to Paris just to get out of the U.S.
Oh, just to change
travel, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Do you believe that AI will advance to the point where humans will become irrelevant?
I hope not, but probably.
Do they talk about AI a lot in school now for you?
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, do you think there'll be a point where AI is writing computer programs that are better than ones that humans can write? Or is it just different?
I think they're definitely going to take a lot of jobs, but there always need people to like debug the AI
and plug it in and charge it and stuff.
I will say a lot of modern Pokemon actually seem like they were AI generated.
Oh, really? They feel a little derivative.
Yeah, like I think there's like a candle one or something like they ran out of animals, so they're going into objects now.
Yeah.
I see like a chair,
like
table.
Beauty and the Beast style, kind of.
Yeah.
Interesting.
When you've been in
Hey, you're not allowed to interview him.
Sorry.
We interview
Apologies.
you. Come on. No,
Sorry.
go.
No, I'm just gonna say because I've lived abroad for. You've lived in France for a year and a half now. Did your image of France match what you thought it was going to be like?
It's definitely like. I mean, it is kind of. But like the image that you see in like you kind of like build something in your head of like when you see it in like movies and whatever. It's a little romanticized, but yeah. I mean, like realistically, I kind of knew. So
that's good.
Yeah.
And what about you for Japan?
Dude, I had no idea.
Why did you move here?
I was 22 and I bought a one-way ticket to Japan.
To teach English or just to visit?
No, I didn't even have a job. Yeah,
Whoa.
I just came here because I wanted to get out of Oklahoma.
And did you kind of never go back since for long term?
I've been, yeah, I've come back
obviously.
and visited, yeah, but it's.
But you
been
ended up just like living here.
Living here, yeah. So.
Wow. And that was 16 years ago?
No, nine
years
years ago.
And how's your Japanese?
It's good enough to walk across the country, but
and speak with people in rural places and stuff.
Talk to people. The problem is when you get to really local areas, it's like they have different dialects,
right.
And so like you'll get a chunk of it, but then you'll talk to someone who's like,
they're like, "What's up, y'all?"
It's
that kind of dialect.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
Like especially when you get like way up near like Akita and Aomori, they have like really
very
heavy.
distinct.
Even for Japanese people,
it's hard.
It's very hard because it's just so like the vocabulary or
different
like,
words. A lot of different words. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Eli, thanks. Do you have anything else you want to talk about, or we can let you get going?
Yeah, I have to head back to my hotel.
Well, we hope you have a great visit, and
have a good trip.
We hope you love. How much longer are you in Paris? How long are you living there?
I I'm there. I have 2 more years until I get my bachelor's.
And then you're going to stay in Paris the whole time?
Yeah.
Have you made friends there and stuff? Is it
Cool.
folks in the program and stuff like that?
Yeah,
That's
really cool.
That's awesome.
You sound like you're living your best life, man. Congratulations. That kicks ass.
Yeah, I agree. And I love Seattle. I lived in Portland for 8 years. I went to college in Portland. So I love Seattle. I love Portland. I love the Northwest. So cool. Here's $1 sticker to Eli. That's our podcast. You can find the information there. And thanks for sitting down. We really appreciate you being here. Enjoy your visit and safe travels.
Nice to meet you, Eli.
Nice to
Thanks,
meet you.
Eli.
Thanks for sharing your haul, too.
Soak it up.
There you go.
We hope you get your Pokemon home safe.
Yeah.
Jason, who's your favorite Pokemon?
I don't know if I have one, honestly. Probably Snorlax because it's just like big and sleepy.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's a good one.
But after the original
See you
151,
later.
I don't know any.
Thank you.
Enjoy your trip, Eli. And good luck studying.
Nice. You got a lot of stuff. Cool. All right. See you, Eli.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Man, that guy's got a cool life.
I like Eli.
I'm dressed up as a gecko in the middle of Tokyo. I'm like, that guy's got a cool life.
Yeah, you guys should swap. What were some, I don't know, surprises from the walk across Japan, or things you didn't expect, or incidents?
You know, I didn't really. I guess I did not. A lot of people think that Japanese people are like really shy or reserved and things like that. I got talked to every day. I got gifts every day,
Wow.
ranging from like
Best and worst
Pocari
gift.
Sweat. Best gift
And worst.
Well, okay. So best gift was any water or any like sports
Liquid,
drink.
okay.
Yeah. Worst gift, I got some like coffee beans, and I'm like, I don't have a ground
Squeeze them real hard.
to like, I don't have a coffee grinder to then make this into coffee.
So just unusable, but a nice gift.
Something
Was
usable.
it like
yeah,
beans that they made themselves? Do you
it
think?
was no, it was like. I felt really bad because it was like organic.
Oh, like fresh from
like,
the area.
Yeah, they had a.
Oh,
it was
that's
like a
cool.
super nice bag, and I was like, "This is really cool." Also, but that was one of the first people, and they were telling me. I think another thing is how open people were, because people would just tell you, like, "Oh, I'm never going to see this guy again."
Yeah.
So like, here's my life secrets, and you're just
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
Welcome to our life a little bit.
"Worst guy."
You don't have to share your
No,
worst
it's
gift.
just
I'm
I also
kidding.
got like a melon. It was like a 4 or 5 pound melon. And
You're
it's
like,
I
I'm
don't
on a
have a
backpack.
knife. Yeah, I have 50 pounds on, but no, she's like, I saw you 3 weeks ago at like further, because whenever I was walking on the backside of Japan, it's the same highway for like, I mean, it's like taking like, I don't know, I-40
What, did you
or
walk
something
up and then
across.
down, or what do you mean?
No, so what on the backside of Japan, there's just one highway up to like where you're going to like to Akita, and then you got to cross over to go to Aomori to get up to Hokkaido. But there's one highway. It's like highway.
She was
1.
driving like miles
She
earlier.
was visiting, yeah, like a couple weeks ago.
Funny.
She went to a fireworks festival. She saw me passing, and then she was
Funny.
like coming back up because she had family there, coming back up to her house in Akita, and she's like, "Hey, you can pick between a cantaloupe or a watermelon," and I was like, "I'll take."
It's like when you choose your starter Pokemon.
when you choose your
except
starter Pokemon
with a melon.
Except it's a heavy melon. Yeah.
That's funny that she saw you again. What a
Yeah.
nice
3
little
weeks
story.
later. Because I wore a very specific hat. I wore a sandogasa, which is like an umbrella hat for the sun. And so everyone would see me from...
A big white guy in a
Well,
hat.
they didn't know I was white until I got way closer. And they're like,
Oh.
wait a second, this guy's... shit, does he speak Japanese? And then it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Huh. And you feel like you'll live in Japan forever?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to...
Is it
like...
Are you telling me that Japan is better than Oklahoma?
I think
can't believe it.
I think life is...
I don't believe it.
A good life is where you water your plants, you
Yes,
know?
yeah.
And
Sure.
I think because I've spent most of my adulthood here,
Yeah.
and I've spent most of my life watering the plants here,
Yeah.
then, you know,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Life happens where you know, plants grow, so.
Yeah. Do you have
You
like
want to talk?
do you have a big community here of friends and
You know, it's kind of hard. I think it's really hard in Tokyo because people are so busy, or like pretend to be busy, or you know, things like that.
why
But-
is it a long work week here, right?
Well, it's just also there's kind of this social. I don't want to say social status with being busy, but if you look too like available, it's like desperate.
really?
And then it's like a whole thing. But there are I've you know been to several. There are really plugged in communities, art communities, game communities. I mean, you name it. There's probably a community for you in Tokyo.
I want to talk to a freaking Japanese person, man.
No, I understand.
It's impossible. It's so
It's,
hard.
it's a little bit cold.
It's
to get.
fucking freezing, by the way. For the listeners and watchers, it was 70 degrees yesterday, and
yeah.
now
It
it's like
beautiful
Now it's like
yesterday.
30s.
Yeah.
It was snowing
They
today.
pulled the rug out on
It
us.
snowed today. It's quite
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
Outdoor podcast? No.
Yeah.
Do you often feel
we got,
like people?
we got Haktua coined. Let's pull the
We
rug
got
out. Yeah, we got Haktua coined real bad today.
Do you often feel like people think that like they have to like pay money to be on the podcast?
Sometimes they do think that, yeah, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I don't have $1 on me."
I was in Vegas once.
Nice.
And this kid like was like went to take a picture with me or whatever because he
Yeah,
like
yeah.
recognized me
Yeah,
from
yeah.
like the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
And his mom came over and tried to give me $5.
Like you're one of those people.
Yeah,
on the
like I
Vegas
was like
Strip.
Captain America or whatever.
You guys want to sit down? No. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that guy looks kind of like Drake.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I bet like guys who look kind of like Drake are not having a good time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't help that he's hand in hand with a 10-year-old girl. That doesn't help with looking like Drake.
Jason, you shaved your beard, man.
I did, yeah.
What inspired that?
Last year I did this big walk, and then this year it's like, all right, I'm going to turn 32. It's time to get in some semblance of shape. So
Nice.
I
And
was
you
like,
started with your facial
started
hair.
my facial hair.
I'm
It's the
gonna lose-
easiest change
I'm
you
gonna
can
lose
How
do.
many ounces can I lose as fast as possible?
I'm trying to make
No,
weight.
I got a haircut as well because something about like for me, and it's gonna sound weird. Whenever I get a haircut, I feel refreshed.
I got
Like,
one
every
today.
time I do.
Same.
Hell yeah.
I got one today.
Yeah.
My boy Soy, he's the best. He's the best barber I've ever had, and he lives here in Tokyo. If you happen to be visiting Tokyo and you need a haircut, he unfortunately only does men, but he's really great. And his name is Soy, and his barber shop is in Shinjuku, and it's called Hair Salon Gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's reasonably priced. He gives you a little head massage after. He talks to you. He's very funny. He's very nice. Let me read you the text that he wrote for me afterwards. He's like, he texted me afterwards every time, and he sends like the sweetest little text. Last time, halfway through the haircut, he asked what date it was, and he goes, "Oh my God, it's my anniversary." He's like, "My wife's gonna be so mad." And he was like, it was really funny. And he said, "Andrew, thank you for come again my store. You are so good guy and good hair. Have a blast. Japanese time. See you soon."
If your barber compliments you on your hair, that's kind of like a big dick.
I guess you're right. It's kind of like him.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He's like, he's the one that made the hair good.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a really nice guy. So go see my boy Soy at Hair Salon Gentleman in Shinjuku. Okay, so you're getting in shape. You're walking across the
Hopefully,
country.
yeah.
So is there a next step? I don't know. That was such a big, monumentous task you accomplished.
I get asked this all the time. Like,
Not that you have to do anything else. That can be
that's
it. You
that's
could
kind of
die-
the thing. Is like
you could die
one of my
tomorrow.
other good friends. He does a lot of Japanese printmate, like ukiyo-e woodblock prints, and he's like, "What's next? How are you gonna one up this?" I was like, "I can't."
Yeah. You
I mean,
you did
unless,
it.
Like it's just not. But I think it's really just about same. I want to do on more walks. I went on a short walk, with my buddy Lyle.
You did it in a
and
couple days, or
4
what?
days. Yeah, we did
That's
4 days,
cool.
about 50,
50
just under
miles.
50 miles. Yeah,
It was pretty cool.
How did you like it as someone who hadn't done something like that?
Oh,
before?
it was a friggin' blast, man. Because the coolest thing is like we were like walking in like blizzard,
Yeah.
and then we were
That's what-
walking
I
in
tuned
like
in for that, I
we
think.
were walking in, like blizzard, and then we were walking in, like beautiful plains, and then we were walking.
You want to sit down? No. Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye. Damn, almost got some Japanese people. Sorry. So you're walking in.
We were walking in plains, and then like I loved like the variety of the scenery, and then we were in these beautiful like the ryokins and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like the last day, I think we saw every climate.
Right.
Like I just started playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's like I walked from one side of the map to the other in the same, except we saw it all in the same day.
You guys want to sit down? No?
一緒に、いや、あ、もちろん、一緒に。
Oh,
あ、
okay.
だから日本語大丈夫？
Okay.
日本語大丈夫？
I gotta gozaimasu. Thank you. I
you're
appreciate
good.
you were valiantly trying to tell him. No, I speak it. He's like, nah, I'm too cool for that.
When Jason was first like telling me about the walk, he's like, "It's gonna be like very, very cold."
It
And I'm
sounds
like,
freezing.
And I was like, "It is my dream to reenact the opening of Red Dead Redemption 2."
So you did that.
So I'm in.
And you were staying in these little.
We're staying in these little inns,
and
and
how
it was
did? Were
cute.
you wearing this the whole time?
No, I was like, I'm not doing
Okay.
that. I
And-
mean, people in the we streamed it on Twitch, and people were like, "Where are the gecko suit?" And I'm like, "It is at home."
yeah. And what was your takeaway from that experience?
I guess that I should get out. Oh, you know what my takeaway from that experience is? You cannot outrun your demons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We talked about that.
How
Yeah,
so?
we talked about it a little bit. Well, I went on the well, initially I was like I've been having a lot of like insane thoughts about death lately.
Oh.
And so I'm like, all
do
right.
you think it's going to happen to you, or you're just scared about it?
I fear it might happen to me at some point.
Well, yeah, but you're not like premonition it's happening soon or anything. You're just scared.
Well, soon is relative. You know? I mean, it's
Did you used to not think about death?
yeah.
You
I don't
didn't think
know,
about it
dude.
at
I don't
all?
know. I think I like ate something wrong.
Interesting. I would say
How often do you think about death?
I would say every day, but
do you actually? Are you being dead? Do you actually think
Yeah,
about
yeah,
death?
yeah,
You think
yeah.
about death every day.
yeah. But I don't.
You have always like just on a personal level.
Yeah.
You've always struck me as like a very like composed man.
I do feel like I am, and I'm not like stressing about it every day, but I would say it definitely crosses my mind in a negative way pretty consistently.
every single day.
Yeah,
like,
but
what's
not-
the, like
I don't
can I
like
hear
dw-
like what is the thought? Like,
I don't like dwell on it. I
Sure.
think it's just like it's a bummer. I guess it just feels like a big bummer.
Sure.
It just feels like and deaths of people who are close to me, and like
Right.
not that I'm constantly losing loved ones, but it just it as people get older in your life and you just think about the fleeting nature of everything,
Right.
it's a bummer. I don't know. It's just like
Yeah.
it feels like an important thing to. There's some people who don't think about it at all. Like they're completely
I don't
Right.
think about it
Actually,
at all.
You don't think about it at all?
Not at
It
all.
seems awesome.
Cole Hersch, who used to host this podcast, who actually did die, unfortunately, in the universe of the show, he said he would never thought about it.
He never
and
thought
it's
about
interesting that he then died. So it's really interesting. Do you want to join us? Yeah, come have a
No,
seat.
let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Bang, bang.
Just sit over there.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? We were
Oh,
just
all
talking
right.
about how we're all gonna die.
But maybe. Oh, you feel on the verge of death too?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. What's your name?
My name's Paolo. Nice to
Paolo?
meet you. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Paolo.
I like that.
Nice.
I'm
yeah.
Andrew. Lyle.
Andrew Gecko.
Jason.
Jason, is he a guest as well?
He's a guest, but he's friends with Lyle.
Yeah.
He did a walk across all of Japan last year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that
Okay.
cool? And are you visiting, or what brings
I
you
am
here?
visiting. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's my first time in Japan
From where?
from the UK.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How's your trip going?
It's really good. I mean, me and my girlfriend took a month off to take to go traveling. And,
All in Japan or all over?
No, we went to Singapore and Vietnam beforehand.
How does this compare?
It's amazing, but we've been like continuously ill for every single day of
no.
our trip.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
What kind of like face thing, stomach thing?
Like a brain and like body things. She got like influenza B the first
Oh no.
first 2 weeks of our trip. So,
Is it like okay to be near you right now?
Yeah, are you better?
so yeah, but I've been really enjoying Japan. It's really, really good.
Yeah, but are you
Thanks.
are you feeling better now?
Yeah,
Finally.
I'm feeling a little rough.
So
I'm
you're-
living on like painkillers, but
Damn, you're finally.
it's not contagious. Just to answer the previous question, it's not that bad. Yeah, I actually don't know where she is. Oh, she's there. Okay.
So I'm sorry you got sick. It was probably a struggle to enjoy the trip.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. I mean, painkillers and food are like.
But Japan's
really-
been nice so far.
It's been amazing.
What do you do back home?
I work
Oh, really? What kind of work?
until I get to do things.
Does
like
she
this.
want to join? By the way, we can figure it out. If
I
she
you wanna
wants.
join?
Get up, yeah.
She says no.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay,
It's 'cause
so
she knows I'm still contagious.
so she's not even going to be
she
near
doesn't
you.
want to risk it.
What are you guys doing in the hotel? Okay, so what do you do for work?
I'm an engineer. I'm a water engineer. So we clean water that goes into towers and reservoirs and stuff. It's
Like for public consumption, like drinking
yeah,
water?
Yeah, it's not that interesting.
No, it is.
Are
Interesting.
you guys weak to electrical engineers?
I am. I'm water engineer. I'm water type.
It's a Pokemon joke.
Oh, that is a
So
pretty
are you
good Pokemon
like,
joke.
one of those green Pokemon?
I've been told I look. Well, I feel like I look kind of like a Trico.
A tree cone?
Trico. You know Trico?
Oh, it's a Pokemon. He's
Oh,
a
I've gotta
sexy.
confess,
He's
like,
a
I
sexy.
haven't
I'm a
played
sexy
Pokemon.
He's a sexy
Pokemon.
type Pokemon.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I
you
grew
don't-
up like in like the wilderness, so I never had Game Boy or
You
anything
seem like a
that,
young
so-
guy.
You grew up in the wilderness.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
What
I
do
had
you
to
mean
fight.
the wilderness?
I actually had to fight and survive from real Pokemon. So I actually don't know what any of them are called.
Because you were out there fighting for your life.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. People make references all the time, and I'm
I don't
like,
have
yes.
time to name the things that are actively trying to kill me.
Exactly, yeah. yeah.
You seem like a young guy. Did you get an engineering degree and you're already in
no,
the
I
have a
started
career?
off in an apprenticeship.
Oh, so you didn't even use and you
Yeah,
just
so
and
it
you
was
just
like
climbed the
basically
ranks.
nearly unpaid labor.
Oh,
Where they just
wow.
tortured me for like 4 straight years.
They like waterboarded you. Like, is this
Yeah,
water
basically.
clean? They
Yeah.
grew the tester.
Yeah.
And
I
then-
survived.
But now
so-
you have a career in that,
Yeah,
so
exactly,
it was worth it, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of worth it. Yeah, pretty good.
Do you like the work, or is it?
No, it's good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it
Because
pays
you work for
well,
the
so-
city.
It's a private company, so it's not owned by the.
Are the water towers beautiful?
No.
I feel like
nothing's
sometimes
nothing's beautiful. In
sometimes
the UK.
water towers can be beautiful, but not in the UK.
Yeah, not in the UK. Not many things are beautiful.
Do you agree with that statement though? Like sometimes in America they have like this iconic I don't know, the water
they
tower.
have iconic water
No, like
towers?
do you know what I'm talking about? Like the pretty water
Like
towers?
in small towns.
Yeah, like a
they'll
small
be
town with like a
really
big-
nice.
Yeah,
It's
don't you
giant,
think
like-
America's
It's
beautiful?
basically a UFO.
Yeah, like a UFO. Those are cool.
So that's how you hide your UFOs. Is
yeah,
what you're
those are.
trying
Oh,
to say.
yeah.
Okay. Do you guys believe in UFOs?
Huh. I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, a UFO, like the actual phrase UFO,
Right.
unidentified flying, that just means a thing you don't know what it is.
Okay.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily imply
But do we
aliens.
believe in aliens on Earth? You're saying that's what you're
or
asking.
aliens in general.
I mean, somewhere out there, yes. I don't necessarily know if they're, mucking about here. What do you?
I see a lot of UOs.
Oh,
like
what?
I don't know what this thing is.
Do you not know what this is?
I actually don't. I thought it kind of looks like a square reader a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks like you're gonna charge
So
people to sit down
this-
and they have to tap to pay on that.
This is an FM transmitter. It's the only way to get the audio from here to our camera person.
Oh, interesting.
It's a very ingenious little workaround.
Interesting,
Anyway,
interesting.
What's the camera person's name? Because you haven't introduced me to him. So.
Brad.
Nice to meet you, Brad.
Brad, are you cold, man?
Oh, I'm fine.
Brad is a comedian from Vancouver, Canada, who was
Oh,
nice
wow.
enough to help film us.
Did he come all the way from Canada?
He came to do this. Yeah. We paid
he's
for his
going back?
flight. We paid for his flight. He's going back tonight.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
He flew. He landed this morning.
That's quite funny. I'll give him that.
Yeah. No, he's a comedian. We were on a show together the
nice.
last couple nights, and then he was
Yeah,
nice
missed
enough
it.
to do this.
Do you
So
like
do you-
comedy?
I do
Yeah,
comedy
good
stuff.
comedy.
Who's your favorite comedians?
I don't, actively watch comedians. It just
Nice.
comes up on like
It
Facebook
comes up on
Reels,
the
and I'm
reels.
like,
You still use Facebook Reels, not even Instagram
did I
Reels.
say Facebook Reels?
Yeah,
Oh my god. Oh my god, I've outed myself. Instagram Reels, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're out here doing shows and stuff?
I had a few shows, yeah.
that's
And then
cool.
I'm mostly on vacation, but I had some shows, and he had some shows too. He's been
Nice.
living here for a month,
You have? Wow.
Yeah. It's
Have you
been,
found
it's
it?
been fun. It's been cool. It's been very Japanese.
Yes.
Right.
One of the most Japanese places
One
in
of
the
the
world.
most Japanese
Wow, they
places
say
in
top
the
next
world.
to like
three.
certain places in America.
Next to
like
Vancouver,
basements.
honestly.
Next to Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver. I think
Oh
is-
wow.
I
And
think-
like Waikiki.
Yeah, and Waikiki. Next to Vancouver goes Vancouver, Waikiki, Japan. Those are top three Japanese
It's been
places.
cool. I never thought I could live this long exclusively eating 7-Eleven food, but
Wow.
I'm still here.
Sushi, very cold sushi.
Yeah.
How long,
nice.
how long have you been dating your girl?
3 years now.
Really? How did you guys meet in the wilderness?
Just through friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did you
This was after I, freed myself.
freed
from
yourself from the
wilderness.
wilderness? How did you express wanting to be more than friends with her? It just kind of happened?
It just happened. We weren't actually friends before we got together.
Really?
you know? Yeah. I was going through like a really bad time in my life because I broke up with an ex, and then we just met naturally as friends, and then
And you were ready for love again.
Exactly, just like that.
Why'd you break up with the ex? Just wasn't right?
No, she was fucked up. she could have used a certain gecko's help.
What was
She was
wrong with
really
her? What was
fucked
wrong
up.
with
Sounds
her?
beyond
You want
me.
to join us? Okay. Yeah, what was wrong with her?
A lot of stuff. This is a long time ago. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she doing okay?
I have no clue.
Oh, you fully out.
No, yeah.
Did you have to protect yourself and fully distance yourself from her?
Yeah,
kind of?
basically. She's in the forces, so she's ran through.
Wait, what is in the? She's like, what do you mean in the? Wait, I don't understand what
armed
you're saying.
forces.
The armed forces,
Like the
military.
Navy.
military,
Yeah.
and so she just sleeps with military guys a lot.
I
you're
can't
saying.
say nothing.
I thought
She's
you
probably
I
gonna
thought you
kill
meant
me
she
if
like
she
did a
sees
lot
this,
of
so-
boot camp.
She runs a lot. She runs.
Yeah, no,
Not she ran a lot,
I can't
she's
say anything,
been
bro.
run
No, you don't have
Oh.
to share. You don't have to share. You don't have to share. But I'm glad you love your current girlfriend. I'm
Yes,
sorry you
I
guys
do,
were
very
sick.
much. No, that's fine. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Where do you live in the UK now? Are you in the wilderness
east of
still?
the UK. No, there's no more wilderness.
Okay.
I didn't come from. I wasn't born in the UK, so
Oh, where were you born?
there's no wilderness in the UK.
Where were you born?
In the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm half Filipino, half Italian.
Have you been to the Philippines?
Yeah, I was born there.
Oh, I'm
In the wilderness.
I don't know why. Okay, hold on. Here's what just happened. I thought you meant your parents
No.
were like Filipino born, and then I realized
I think it's fair. I think maybe what you meant is have you as an adult been there,
Yes,
not as a
that's what I
baby?
meant.
Because the
Okay.
baby
Thank
you
you.
was there, but it could have been
oh
for
man,
on
you totally
vacation.
Yeah, I didn't have my
could have just kept
consciousness,
making
yeah.
fun of me, and then instead you
No,
were like,
I
no,
saved
here's
you.
what you meant.
I know what you
and
meant.
I thank you so much for that, Andrew. This is why we're friends. This is why we've been friends for so many years.
No, but what? Have you been there as an adult at all?
No, not when I had consciousness.
When did,
No,
so you
no.
moved when you were a baby?
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so Italian and Filipino, where did your parents meet?
They just met in the Philippines when my dad was there for work.
Your dad's Italian?
Yeah, I always make fun of oh dude, it's another white Asian couple, and then I think about it, and my
Hello.
parents are a white
You wanna
Asian
talk to
couple.
us? No, he speaks Japanese. No,
That's it.
Oh, okay. Damn, we gotta get one Japanese person before we leave.
I can pretend I'm Japanese.
Yeah, that's Philip. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. So Filipino. Okay. So I'm so curious. So your father went to the Philippines on vacation,
Yes.
and
yeah.
where did he meet your mom?
At a bank.
At a bank?
Yeah, which is probably why my mum was like, I gotta get with that.
Because she saw the balance?
Yeah, a white dude just walked in, and she was like, that's gotta mean money, right?
Oh, just because he's at the bank?
Yeah. So as I was saying, I've been making like white man, Asian woman jokes all the time.
Yeah.
And then it's just hit me like a month ago. I'm like, oh my god, my parents are that exactly.
Oh wait, we might have a Japanese.
There you go. Nice meeting you.
Okay, no. It's okay. He doesn't want. He's being very nice. Okay, thank you for trying. I really appreciate your valiant efforts here. Okay, so then when did your parents move to Italy at all together? Or?
Yeah. I lived like between Italy and Philippines, and then moved to UK when I was like 8 or 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did your mom was she happy to leave the Philippines? Was that like or was it kind of difficult?
I think she was. Yeah, she was just like raising me. So.
Sure, that's really interesting.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
Cool. That's really
it's
cool.
Kind of like like moving to Japan as a gecko.
Yeah.
It was like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
we have the same exact life story.
Exactly. From the wilderness to
Japan, wherever the hell we are right now.
Do they so they know like the difference between tourists and people who live here, right? Have they made that distinction with you yet, apart from the fact that you're a gecko?
Oh, I mean, I don't live here. I'm still a tourist for sure.
Okay. I thought you meant
been here a month.
I've been here a month.
To live here.
He's been here.
Been here a month. I'm almost fluent in Japanese, but not yet.
He leaves tomorrow, actually.
Do you actually?
But he'll
go
be back. He'll be back one day.
Yeah,
to the wilderness.
I go back to the wilderness.
The concrete jungle, they call it.
Yes, the concrete jungle.
Okay.
I like that.
New York City.
That's a good thing.
Well, shit, man. Your name one more time.
Paolo.
I remember what it. I remember it was
P-A-O-L-O.
P-A-U. That's an interesting
I can
name.
go find you a Japanese person if you'd like.
I don't know if you're going to be able to do that.
I'll try my
that
best.
sounds like a mafia.
I've been doing
thing, the way you
Duolingo.
offered it up.
Have you been practicing Japanese, really?
Yeah. My favorite second favorite green animal.
Have you learned a little bit, like actually useful?
I
Japanese?
have like months ago, but then I've forgotten most of it. Apart from like please, rice, and beer, and
that's all they do.
toilet.
They do gohan. They do mizu. They do sushi. They teach you sushi for like a week on Duolingo.
That's all you need.
It's like I think I got that one from my whole life.
Even before that.
Okay,
right.
I'm finding you $1 here for you.
Oh, you don't need to.
No, I have to.
What
It's
baseball team is what?
On your head.
Dodgers.
Oh,
Got to represent.
Well, congratulations, huh? Are you happy about that?
I'm a basketball fan, but going to Japan, I'm like, what American sport do you like, and what hat looks nice with that? I'm like, LA Dodgers, yeah, I'll pick that. So, yeah, and I like Lakers, so,
cool.
Yeah.
How do you feel that new trade, that Luka trade?
Fucking amazing,
wild,
even though
though.
he's not. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
I don't know why Dallas did that. Well,
I know.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Explain that to someone who has no idea, because I've seen people talking about it. What was up with that? What was
it's
so
like
weird?
trading Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Before,
when he was young.
Like when he was young. Like you spent a crap ton of money to get Michael Jordan, and then you're like, yeah, we don't want you anymore. But
It's
you're
just
still,
that.
The coach. Let's see if they want to talk to us. The coach did that. It was his.
The GM, I think.
Interesting.
The GM or someone up high. Yeah.
And has anyone like official on the team or the DM like said explained why they did it or no?
I don't know.
No, they actually said he was like too fat.
Yeah, that was part of it. But it's like, he's a little.
Really? And they haven't
But he's
cancelled him
dropping
yet.
He's like triple doubling.
He brought him to the finals.
Yeah.
So I don't
He
get it.
single-handedly got them there.
They said he was too fat.
Yeah, they literally did. Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
That's body
He's
shaming.
the top offensive player
He's
in their
the
team
best
by far.
player. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, they really like him svelte there in the Lakers. Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much, Paolo.
boys.
We
Nice
appreciate
meeting you all.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks,
Take
Paolo.
care.
See you later, buddy.
Feel better.
Take
Enjoy
care,
your
buddy.
trip.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
See you later, boys. I'll find you a Japanese person.
Okay.
Bye.
Good luck. Thank you. Thank you so much. What a nice guy. Man, everyone's been so fucking awesome,
Yeah, this
actually.
has been a beautiful episode.
I
It's
know.
been so great.
I mean, we can basically
So
stop.
fun.
I just would love to talk to one Japanese person for a minute. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, have a great day. Feel better.
guys.
Yeah.
I think
And
we're
where
gonna
can
get-
people
I think-
find your stuff before we wrap up?
Yeah, Sensei Martian.
Okay.
All one word.
This guy might
they're
be
probably-
telling me right to stop. Oh, okay.
Oh, you can't.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Hey, thanks for watching and listening, everyone. We just got shut down. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, what an episode of the show. You survived watching or listening to it, as did we recording it. We did get shut down very harshly and abruptly by some Japanese security. They were nice about it, but a bit of a language barrier, and we were not allowed to record there, although, joke's on them, we did record there for a whole hour. Did not get to talk to any Japanese people. You know, it was difficult. The Japanese people are not interested in our show, and after 2 episodes of doing it there, that's something that I've learned, that's something that I've accepted, and it's something that you all are going to have to just live with. Thank you to Bradley Sakawsky, comedian, from Vancouver, Canada, for recording that episode, braving the cold winter temperature with us outside. And thank you to Lyle. Check out Lyle's show. Check out Lyle on social media. He's great. He's a friend. I have his phone number. It's in my phone. If I needed to text him, I could do it immediately. And it's not a problem for me to do something like that. Thank you for watching or listening. See you in a month. Bye-bye.
How does a person know if they are going through psychosis?
Right.
That was a HeadGum podcast.